What is going on, people? It's Lars back here on Americana. We've got this 1965 Lincoln Continental convertible. Boring. No, I'm joking. Yeah, 1965 Lincoln Continental convertible, white, suicide doors, you know the whole deal. Pretty sweet car. Now she's got a little misfire to her, and you can hear some top end noise. I have a feeling that this car was sitting for a really long time, and you know, it might have damaged some of the valve train when they first started it up. That's my theory anyways. I'm gonna get in there and see what's going on with it. But it runs, it drives, and it's pretty sweet. All right, I wasn't gonna get any video of this car, but I might as well. We've got here the 1965 Lincoln Continental convertible. Now when this car came in, it had a slight misfire. It had a pretty good misfire, and then it had some top end noise. So yesterday went ahead and pulled the valve covers to check everything. Besides it being very sludgy, because what happens is these things sit and the oil basically solidifies. And so I think this thing was sitting a long time and no one ever really looked inside of it, which kind of sucks. But either way, what we found was a bent push rod right there. So order the push rod for it. We'll see if it'll be as simple as that. The valve is free, so I think when this thing sat, it probably sat for, I don't know, 50 years maybe. And then they went and started it up, and the engine fired up, and that valve was probably stuck, or that rocker was stuck, and the lifter popped up to open that valve, and it just smashed the push rod instead. That's my theory anyways, because it looks like it'll work if we get a push rod for it. I can't see that the lifter is good or any of that, but we hope. But yeah, very, very clean car. Suicide doors. That one opens farther, but my welder's in the way. I'll see if I can get you guys a video of the top going up, because we tried it the other day and it's mind-boggling. I mean, it's like giant hydraulics, and like it will like break your arm if you got your arm.
It's almost like it's bound up.
Yeah, you guys gotta check this. I mean, look at this.
The screws just work doing their magic.
Insane set of hydraulics. Oh, it doesn't look as simple as I was hoping to adjust the trunk. Dude, look at the arms on it. They're cast.
I think it's supposed to hit that centerpiece up there, and that's what'll bring those other two out.
I have no clue.
I'm gonna wait just like. Okay.
Pretty incredible, honestly. Alright, so I got my parts for the Continental valve cover gaskets. A push rod that is straight. So the first things first, I'm gonna end up, yeah, look at this, dude. I'm gonna end up trying to clean out a lot of the gunk. I'll pull the rocker assembly, and then I'll probably get in here with like a vacuum and like try to clean some of that gunk. Alright, here is our rocker assembly. It's like pins hold them on both ends. This is gonna go through, I'm gonna really clean this up. You can feel the grittiness in here. I might even break it down, to be honest, and clean it. Oh, that one's really sticky. Alright, let's go over here and do the fun part. Ooh. That is violently bent. Let's see if we can kind of inspect hopefully the lifter and everything is okay. I can see it. I don't see anything that looks real bad. Yeah, she was really bent. I think all the other ones are fine. Alright, well that makes it a little bit easier, I guess, to clean this head out. I'm trying to see like if there's like oil drain backs in between the valves, but they're either clogged completely or it doesn't look like it. Looks like that might be the only drain back there at the back of the head, because that's what we don't want to be clogged. And I did push on this valve yesterday and it is free, so that's good. That one's got some funny wear on it. I don't know why. Look at these. See, you can see the machine mark on them. Look at this one, man. It's not good. Not the end of the world, but not what you want. Definitely funny. Let's look at that. Let's look at that rocker and see what it looks like. Oh, it would have been number 4. Okay, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Oh yeah, she's getting damaged. I think we'll go ahead and do the right thing and ignore that. Yeah, I wish I had a parts washer here, but I don't. I do have this valve cover though. Alright, so we got this side, you know, pretty clean as far as we can get it, and then we've got this valve train's been sitting in here soaking overnight, and just some of this carburetor parts cleaner. I think it's gonna come out really nice. Yeah, yep. Basically all like brand new. So I'm gonna go through and clean this up, and then we'll like get to reinstalling it, and then we'll do the other side. Alright, so in between these, oil goes through here, and it goes to there to oil the rockers. So some of them they're blocked. So I'm going to disassemble this. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to disassemble this and clear them all out. Alright, never mind, this is all press fit, so that one just holds on the end one, so I'll have to clean them out a different way. Alright, so I got this rocker symbol all cleaned up. Rocker assembly. All cleaned up, ready to go back in. Cleaned these bolts up. Cleaned up like the bolt holes a little bit. Just wiped the heads of the valves off. You can't just get in here with some brake cleaner or anything. It'll lock these valves up, so you know, it's sad that you can't get it all nice and clean, but that's just the way it is. So I'm going to drop in that push rod, and then we'll drop the rocker assembly back on here, and then we'll switch over to the other side. All right, just give it like a bump at first. All right, go ahead and give it a couple rotations. All right, let it roll farther. Like, looks good. This thing's gonna run like a champ after this. All right, so as you can see, this side's all functioning perfectly, so we're gonna move on to the other side. All right, so now I'm gonna take apart this side. You can see how dirty this side was. The other side was just as bad, so. We're just gonna take the valve train off, put her in the soak, and maybe clean it up a little bit. All right, I got the valve train sitting in here. We just cleaned that up pretty decent. Well, you know, as good as we can. We're gonna let this soak overnight and we'll get back to it in the morning. Stay tuned. The driver's side has been soaking for 17 hours or so. Look, you can actually see like the floating junk above each like section. That's pretty funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna brush that off and then come back in here and drop it back into this nasty head. But yeah, obviously this side turned out like, you know, this is how it should look, you know what I mean? So then the other side will be like that too. I mean, this thing's gonna run like a top. Then we're going cruising for sure. All right, so I got this one all cleaned up. She's all lubed up. And like really blew these galleys out like with the blower. So oil goes in through these little notches on each side, and it's supposed to go through this whole tube. I mean, like giant chunks are blowing out at like 500 feet per second, like breaking windows and stuff. Not actually, but like seriously, like exploding. It's like all over me. I mean, it's really all over the car. I mean, it's just exploding everywhere, so it's fantastic. But yeah, let's throw this assembly back in. We got Grandpa's old gasket scraper here. Oh yeah. I don't have an actual gasket scraper, so I'm just gonna give it a little preliminary scrapage, and then we're just gonna toss those cork gaskets on and act like this is the cleanest surface we've ever seen. Alright, I got one of the valve covers pretty clean. I think clean enough for a cork gasket to work, so let's do the other one. Just a lot of cork gaskets stuck on here still, so. And it leaves chunks. Alright, cool, here's the other one. They're not perfect, but they're good enough for the girls we date. Let's make sure there's no chunks in here. And we're happy with that, so. You can see some of the bolts are like over tightened and it stretches this a little bit. I might come in with the hammer and flatten those back out because that'll kind of cause your gasket to leak. You can't get it all the way tight, so. Let's do that real quick. Alright, then we're just gonna come in and get our surfaces all clean. We'll just wipe them down, dry them up a little bit, and then we will slap those gaskets on with the new covers. Well, with the clean covers. Alright, so I had to trim the edges of this gasket kind of crudely to get it to fit inside. Sometimes they just stick out of the edges, but this one wants to sit inside the edges, so I just trimmed the edges so it would fit. That way it holds itself in. Alright, I've got the plug. I didn't even bother look checking the other order. I just followed their little pattern they have stuck in the, so hopefully that's right. So we'll see. Let's see if this thing fires up. I mean, it should run like a watch. Hopefully we don't hear bending and breaking when it starts. Alright, let's see here. Oh, getting in here all dirty. Can hear the squirters. Oh yeah, this thing will pop into reverse on its own. Common Lincoln Continental problem. So let me I gotta hold the shifter. Runs like a watch. Yeah, I definitely think that miss is gone, so I can't really, I'm just sitting here holding the shifter like this and holding my foot on the brake because this car is a little too expensive to let it run into the garage door. Well, there you have it. Runs good. So I'm definitely gonna get some video of riding around in this thing. It's gonna be a good time. Hopefully I can get some rolling shots. That's what I really want to get. I really want to get some rolling shots. But hopefully the next scene you see coming right about now is some cruising. All right, guys, we threw in the vacuum modulator. We're just taking her out for a little test run. We're out for a little test run, seeing if she's doing some shifting or what. Definitely a fun car to drive. I can't tell. I definitely felt like a 1-2 shift. See if I can get you all the way back down to the cruise. There's one. I don't know about the other one. There's no tack, so it's hard to see what's going on here. And I mean, she just floats. You can't feel anything. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video of the Lincoln Continental. I really do appreciate it. Do me a favor and go down there and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I got more stuff coming. I always got something brewing. Let me know if you want to see more of the Lincoln Continental. We still got this car. We got some odds and ends, some things to tie together before it does go up for sale. So if you're interested in the car, let me know. It's not going to be a cheap car by any means, but I think you know the value of it. And if you don't, then go ahead and look online and see what they go for. I thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go down there and hit the Americana and go over to the channel and check out some of the other videos. I got some good videos, you know, I got some popular ones on there. And I got some ones that are good videos that people just don't watch. So go over to the channel and check it out. I know you're going to like it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Lars, Americana, signing off. Peace.